Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. We going out blazing.
Let's get honey.
This is Propulation. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it, dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose and the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with how it plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Arrogant shots on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, I like if you feeling it. Thinking the players, they all never time you can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch, no toast allowed, just post a list. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big, don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go, we about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go, we going out blazing. This is Propulation. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. We about to go big.
This is the game.
We going out blazing.
Let's get honey.
This is Propulation. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Got to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks.
Yo, Biggie, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome back.
Yeah. How you doing?
Doing pretty well. We had one game this morning that went pretty good for us. Overall, we had our favorite play from that hit with ease. And I'm just here to talk about this last game, maybe answer a few questions, just kind of hang out here for a little bit leading up to the locks. And yeah, man, nothing too crazy today. It's some pretty light work for a Thursday.
Yeah, I feel you. We're just kind of chilling today, huh?
Honestly, yeah. But same old. Welcome back, Propulation YouTube channel. Today is Thursday the 20th. Oh man, this month is humming by. It's crazy. Joined as always by Underrated. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. I can't complain too much. Like I always try to remind myself, we get to bet on sports, for a living, and hang out with people that are having a good time on YouTube and the Discord, and we're all trying to win money together. I can't complain, bro. It's fun. It's fun.
Love to hear it. So yesterday was before we hop into it, if you guys could just do us a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button down below just to make sure you don't miss out anytime that we do go live. We've been trying to sneak in some late night quickie streams too, whenever they actually put the whole board up, not whatever that mess was last night. Otherwise we would have. But it really goes a long way for us. You guys are helping us out so much. So again, thank you so much. Yesterday was a new high for us. Pretty much hit a couple milestones that we were hoping to achieve, and we shattered it. So yeah, thank you guys again so much. Huge appreciation.
Yeah, that was awesome. We were feeling good about that. We're like, oh, people like us.
Yeah. So just real quick recap of yesterday. There was yesterday's slate was a hot mess to say the least. Ryan Howard, she just got ruled out for tomorrow. Ariel Powers is going to be available for tomorrow as well. Ryan had a nasty ankle turn. I mean, that was like literal ankle bone to the floor all the way down. I mean, she immediately went down after that.
Tough. That is tough to see, man.
Yeah, and that was another Olympic player too. So recently, Brink, she tore her ACL, which is absolutely devastating to hear for a rookie. Yeah, she's done for the season, I would have to guess. And she was also, just recently on the 3 versus 3 Olympic squad too. So that's just another devastating blow all around, and really hate to hear that for the ladies. I mean, that's these are some nasty injuries. So prayers, good vibes, speedy recovery to both of them. Hopefully for Ryan, nothing super serious for that, but I think we'll find that out here tomorrow. But Bright news though, yesterday our round robin, all 3 of those money lines hit. So if you played all 3 of them in the round robin and you took a shot of them for a 3-piece, that was a nice cash for the night. So good to see that. Good to see that. And we had a lot of plays that hit. A lot of just, completely weird nights for a couple players. And it could have been a better slate, but it could have been worse. So we'll take that.
Yep, like we were saying yesterday, you're not going to go 10-0 every day, so make sure your bankroll management is correct, and don't get too high on yourself when you're 10-0. Make sure you don't play your units too high after that, like you're invincible, and everything will work out in the long run. That's what we do here. We're going to win. We're going to win in the long run. Just make sure your money's in the right spots, play the value, good to go.
Yep.
Hey, one thing, sorry. Hey, is Caitlin Clark going to be able to be on the Olympic team if there's injuries like that, or no? I just read the headlines about her being snubbed and all that shit.
I don't think so.
Okay.
If anything, they would probably offer it to Enrique next, if anything.
Oh yeah, Enrique. I read her thing too. She was like, I didn't even try to do that. I knew they weren't going to let me on there. My punk ass fucking ball hogging, 3-point half court shooting. That's funny. Alrighty. Well, anyways, we only have one game, so I feel like we're just chilling. But let's see what we got. What do we got here today? We got a fucking massive blowout game, possibly, huh?
Yeah. They're definitely expecting a beat down here. There's a couple of, like we said with Brink. Now that's going to bring Lee Uru off the bench into the starting 5, which we'll get to that here in just a minute. And last game, we broke that down beforehand. We expected Clarendon to go to the bench and Ari McDonald to get the start, which we did see that. So good to see. Tonight's gonna be interesting. I'm definitely expecting a blowout. New York has looked better as of late. They've looked really good at home, and I think the Sparks, this team is just a little too new, trying to gel together for tonight for them to do well.
Yeah, interesting. And we'll be when I see stuff like this, it's like you never know how that game's going to look and what sites are going to leave those second half unders up for you or not. You never know. These kind of days could turn into the biggest days we've had. You get all those unders, line them up. They pay you 10, 20 times your money. It can really work out on stuff like this. So we'll at least have to pay attention during the game.
Yeah, if it stays reasonably close, I'll go ahead and temper expectations here right off the bat. PrizePicks especially, if the game is beyond 10 points, they're not even going to put up the second half. So there, at least, don't hold your breath unless the game is close. We'll get it sometime in the midst of the second quarter. But, if this game goes according to the spread and how we're thinking it might go, hope somebody drops some second half. Or one thing too, yesterday PrizePicks, they've been having a few glitches kind of sync through in the matrix there on their side. They had the second half was pulled yesterday, but once the second half, somewhere around that window, the fourth quarter just randomly popped up on the board, and had you snagged a couple of those, that would have been some free money.
I love it when they do that. It's so funny. They used to have like massive errors back in the day. Same with Underdog. We used to get in there crazy. I remember Fliff did too. Now they're a little tighter now. They got their fine oiled machines of scams going now.
Yeah, and everything's automated, and the algorithms for this and this. So the usual time for the errors and the glitches and stuff like that, it's going to be right after they roll out an update. We saw it this last time. They had to roll out 2 different updates because it crashed the system. The last 5 logs for like the first half stuff was all jacked up. We even see it still here, like with NBA, for example. Like they specifically will not put up game logs for some of that stuff because I think it's an error in their algorithm, and they're just like, you know what, we're just gonna let that ride. We're not gonna fix it today, so we'll address that next season.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I hate them. But, the way it is, man, ever since the beginning of time, the bookies are always trying to get you however they can. So, nothing new, but that's why it's so sweet when you win.
Exactly. Well, I guess let's get caught up on some questions. We'll hop right into Man, really, I don't have a whole lot to say about this tonight, honestly. I mean, Liberty's definitely going to take it down. I don't know if I want to mess with this 14.5 spread. If anything, probably the first half, I would take the Sparks to cover this because they always have it at some outrageous tax. But, I mean, that's about it, honestly. This might be a bloodbath.
As it should be.
Yeah. Just find some parlay pieces for this, if anything.
Just gotta. I feel like you just gotta lean. You gotta lean full game unders and second half unders, and watch the game, and hopefully the betting gods are with you and the blowout occurs. You never know. It never hurts though to throw a little 5, 10, 20, depending on your bankroll, on a bunch of unders, because when they all add up, it's a lot of money. It's worth it. Could happen. Might not. As for what you're doing there, though, I mean, it's hard to find anything worth any money to bet on, huh?
Yeah, we're kind of reaching today, for sure.
Well, let's go back to our thought process. Wait till we have the good plays. I mean, no need to put money down unless you're feeling real strong about it.
Yep. There are better slates.
Yeah. And that, that idea of a blowout really gives you that opportunity to really win big. So that's what I'm going to do. Just chill, put a little bit on something, and, we got some MPB tonight again, so I'll be up until 4 in the morning, and got some baseball, and wait for those second half unders. That's all we can really do. But we can go over some questions. Just, I'm sure people have some pregame stuff. You want to go to Youngin? Youngin's number one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear them.
All right, Brianna Stewart over PRA today.
Yeah, Stewie's honestly a really interesting play today. So with the current lineup that I'm projecting, we'll see here again. The guards mostly irrelevant for the Sparks. It'll still be Jackson at the 3, and then I'm assuming tonight, because they've done this traditionally all season, they typically, whenever Hamby and let me pull up the Sparks players. Whenever Hamby and both Lee are on the court together, Lee plays at the 5. I mean, she's a very sizable, tall player. I mean, she's 6'7". I think JJ is about 230, give or take. Lee, she's like 235, 240. So I mean, a very sizable defender. So she's not going to get bullied down by JJ at all tonight. I don't think. She might get into some foul trouble, just with this being her first start, and in general, not a lot of court time overall, but she's going to be out there, and this is going to be interesting. So what that's going to do is that's going to slide Hamby down to the 4, and that means that Hamby is going to go up against Stewart, which is an interesting matchup in its own right. Hamby, very agile, Stewart, very agile. I think Stewart's got better stock and shooting upside tonight. I definitely like the PA upside for a couple of reasons here, and that would really push it over the top. Mostly, we got a Laney kind of midday Q tag. I think she's dealing with a knee issue or something. And if Laney sits, knee issue. If Laney sits tonight, there's basically going to be 2 ball handlers on this entire team. It's going to be Sabrina and it's going to be Stewie. One of those 2 players are going to be on the floor at all times tonight. And I did initially want to go under Stewie's rebounds, but thinking out loud and going through the process here, I gotta think that Stewie's gonna have some rebounding upside here, and Jonquel down low is actually gonna see some rebounding downside. Lee is not a high volume shooter at all. She shoots maybe at best 8 to 10 times a game, if that. And Hamby's gonna shoot a lot. Hamby is going to shoot the ball probably a good 13 to 15 times again. That's a lot of rebounding upside. Sparks pretty bad on defense in general, so there's really good assist upside here. The only thing about Stewie's full game is if she's not on pace before the blowout happens, if the blowout happens, we are so cooked, because I've never seen a lazier player in the second half whenever she doesn't have to do anything. Lloyd and Stewie. Those 2 players will do absolutely nothing in the second half. It's amazing to see, but it happens so often. So just keep that in the back of your head.
Speaking of Lloyd, man, wow. She was
just
1 point?
Yesterday, oh, that was another just absolutely frustrating thing about yesterday. So we are 5 minutes into the second quarter, and the 2 out of the 3 best players for Seattle, which is Jewel Lloyd and Skylar, both of them combined for three field goal attempts. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. I don't know what the hell that was. I was so like the NECA call was spot on. She had a season high, like everything across the board. First half was ridiculous, and no coaching adjustments whatsoever. I mean, Becky just literally let it happen the entire game. And
Your favorite.
yeah, I mean, Jewel literally, she couldn't get fouled and make a bucket if she tried. She was shooting so bad. So the fact that they just continue to double team and put shadow coverage on Jewel the entire game just blew my mind. Like, please stop. Get into a zone defense, shut down the interior paint, because the 2 players that are scoring is NECA and Ezzy, and they did almost 50% of the entire team scoring between the 2 players. So horrible coaching decision all in all. That game should have been way more of a blowout than it was, but I digress. Looking back on it, there's nothing we can do about that. It's just a weird game between those 2 players.
What does digress mean? I've always wondered.
Means like it is what it is.
Say what, like anyway, kind of.
Yeah, but anyways.
Okay. I digress. Makes you sound smarter than if you say anyways. That makes sense. So Brianna Stewart is. I'm just looking. I like to check all this, at least the 3 main sites, when people have questions. Because Youngin didn't say a number, but I see 33 everywhere. And you brought up something interesting. If what's her name's out, who'd you say was injured?
Laney.
If Laney's out, does that make Stewie look like a scoring AT?
Yes. Yeah, she is going to be the number 2 ball handler hands down if Laney sits. And then, I mean, we've already seen the amount of rebounding that Laney's been doing over recently. So just picture that amount of space in the open floor. If I had to guess, they might start Fairbeach. I think that's how you pronounce her name. The French player they recently acquired this year. Mm-hmm. She might get the start here. And, I mean, she's kind of a rebounder, but she doesn't really do a whole lot. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I mean, Stewie, honestly, she might be locked into 30 minutes game script regardless, blowout regardless, like any of that. She might be priced into playing straight up 30 minutes because they still don't even have... Baby Satu is out tonight, or Baby Sabali. She's not playing either.
Now, would you take a stab if Laney's out? Would you take a stab at Stewie's assists? I know they're not on PrizePicks, but they are on Underdog and Parlay and Hot Streak, all at 3.5. That's something you'd look at?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I see there's massive juice on it right now with. Is that not coming? Oh, oops. Yeah, on FanDuel. So, yeah, the assist I think is a solid look if she in fact does sit. But even the RA, like honestly, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this RA.
Yeah, what's that number?
Even. See if she even has a line for it.
I see 13 on Underdog.
Yeah, it's at 13. What's the odds?
Underdog, just underdog odds. It's the normal 13.
Okay, so yes, this I will have a lot of consideration for this too, because again, she'll be seeing Hamby on the other side, so there's plenty of rebounding opportunity that she can fall back on, and then she's gonna have the ball in her hands amount of time so and so throughout the game. So by default, she's gonna have playmaking.
And I think it bumped down. PrizePicks 13. Underdog 13, Parlays 13.5, and Hot Streaks 13.5. So usually PrizePicks bumps first, then Underdog, and so it looks like they both bumped down. So they might. Yeah, it's weird.
They moved her rebounds because you remember I was asking you about her 9.5 last night.
That's right. Yeah.
And so what PrizePicks did is they went ahead and I'm not sure how to interpret this yet. I think this could actually be in our favor. They moved Stewart down, who I initially was on. But they haven't moved JJ, and JJ I think she's a more likely candidate to actually miss out on some of this rebounding here, and any kind of foul trouble from JJ, and she's immediately going to the bench, and Stewie's sliding down to the 5.
Yeah, I'm surprised. That was 8 last night, right? I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because I got it on a parlay yesterday, and I thought I was getting a deal at 8.5. And now look at this. You move the other way. So I like that. I actually like that. I don't know. I've seen different people say they like JJ rebounds today, but that under 8.5 sounds good.
And I wouldn't be surprised either, because we saw, especially with these rebounding props in particular, over the last couple of days, the swings in the last hour leading up to lock have been so massive. I would not be surprised if somebody on the back end nukes this Stewart rebounds and we see these odds almost flip.
You know what I just realized, and I should have known this yesterday. We had all those people here yesterday because obviously you went 10-0 the day before, but also NBA was over. The combination of those things. And so that's why these lines are moving too, right? I feel like these lines are moving more because there's more people on this now that NBA is over.
Yeah, for sure. And today, so it kind of worked out in our favor just because the bookies weren't sure exactly how to proceed with Enrique was questionable for this morning. So last night we actually got the second game board way before even this first game at all. So pretty much the entire field went to bed and couldn't bet on the first game at all.
That was
then they
weird.
hit us with that was super weird, because even DraftKings, they didn't have lines up this morning at all. I mean, at all, until we got Enrique news. So that was a little kind of, PrizePicks was going down on the deep end, making their own lines and stuff up right now. Like even Lee Yuri, for example, she's not on the books anywhere. I don't know where the hell they're getting these lines from, but
she's not on
that
FanDuel?
could be good.
Isn't she on FanDuel?
No.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, unless they just added her. She was not on there at all. Whenever PrizePicks posted her up earlier, yeah, she's still not there. So,
oh wow, okay.
This is one of those. PrizePicks is going off on their own and doing their own thing, and could be good, could be a trap. I don't know.
It's funny. They Underdog has Lexi Brown too, and Ari McDonald.
Yeah. Some of these sites are kind of putting the feelers out there, and as you see, like with PrizePicks, they're gonna be real stingy. They're not even gonna let us have the stance.
Well, I think it all has to do with that, right? The NBA is over, so they're adding a little more to bet on. Hopefully, we're gonna get those other props here soon, and maybe we'll get even some more bench players. That would make this a lot more fun.
Yeah, we should get the secondary props. I'm telling y'all. I'm hoping next week. I'm really hoping next week.
You're ready for those free throws, huh?
Bro, free throws and the stocks. Y'all know that's my bread and butter. I love that shit.
And it's even more important in WNBA, it feels like. Because you can kind of see that, and there's more obvious ones with that. All right. Well, let's get to Sabrina. Youngin says Sabrina over 2.5 threes. How's the 3 spot for Sabrina today?
It's pretty good. She's gonna have some nice and high volume. What we're kind of looking for. I know the odds were pretty juicy on it, if I'm not mistaken.
I swear she went to 3.5 somewhere. I saw. Even.
Yeah, she was high 150s earlier this morning, and this just keeps climbing. I think this was 165 before we even got on the show. So yeah, this subject to change anytime. I mean, the field is definitely on it with you. I like it just, on the fact that she may not have Laney tonight too, so it's just basically going to be her, JJ, and then sprinkle in Thornton to shoot it from 3.
Yeah, Hot Streak got 3.5. 2.2x. Crazy payout, but still. Betting a WNBA over 3.5 threes is insane. I always go under. More than likely, she's not getting 4.
Every time.
Okay. Hamby under double. Let's see what that payout looks like. The under double looks like it's even money.
What's her rebounds?
Her rebounds are 9.5.
Man, they bumped her down a lot. That's a lot.
I mean, really, did she?
Yeah.
She had a tough time getting double-digit points last game, didn't she?
Yeah. I really liked her points at 17.5. We got it last night when it first opened up, and I still like the PRA if you can find it at. I mean, I'll play it at 30, but she's seen so much line movement today.
She did so bad last game.
Yeah, that's tough.
Underdog's 30, PRA 15.5 first half.
What's the RA?
The RA looks like
Like 13.
13 flat, yeah.
Yeah, I still like the RA too. I get it. I mean, they need to come out and handle business. The only scary part is, again, if Laney sits and Stewart falls into more of that usage, she soaks up whatever chunk of that usage. Just a little bit more chance of rebounding upside there for Hamby. So just a little bit of danger, red flags here, but I do like it. I mean, I think Hamby has a very tough night tonight.
So what would you play if you wanted to get some exposure to her under? You would be just the straight points. I know Youngin says double here with the question. I never know with Youngin too. I'm like, is Youngin saying that's the play to play, or asking the question? But either way, what do you think? If you wanted to play a Hamby under, what would it be?
Probably the points. I mean, if I'm being honest,
16.5. Let's see if we can find it a little lower.
No.
I mean, a little higher.
No. That no. I don't know about 16.5. That's kind of right there. If I had to pick for that, I'd probably say the PRA then, or the RA. One of those two.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I went with last night. 31.5, I think it was. Now it's down to what, 30? Flat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, a good value to get last night, of course. I mean, we know how that stuff works. She hasn't been as dominant in the last few games. Coming back to earth a little bit, and those lines are still a little high. So, okay. So PRA for Hamby if you're going to go under. And Youngin also says JJ over PRA or over 1.5 threes. So I know you had the 1.5 threes in the Discord, and you had the first half fantasy.
Yeah, we got the first half fantasy at 16.5, which that felt like a steal. I think it's all the way up to 18.5. Yeah, 18. The threes I still like. I mean, especially for tonight. She's going to have a little bit more of a difficult time down low, just trying to do her normal, stuff like that. But her 3-point shot has definitely been there as of late. She's been feeling herself, and teams are not respecting her at all from the 3-point line, and she's just given them the business over the last month. I mean, really since the start of June, her 3-point volume has been back on the rise, and I mean, yeah, her shots are, I would say, uncontested within at least a good 5 to 6 feet, and she's not a fast 3-point shooter at all, but she's making them count. So I do like that call.
Okie doke. How about Rakia under 3.5 rebounds? I know you looked at the 3.5 last night like, it's a little low. So you probably wouldn't want to go under that, huh?
If you're going to do it, I would snag this one on PrizePicks or anybody that has it at 4 already. I looked at it too, but I think I hate that PrizePicks bumped this up. Like that's super annoying. They've been kind of right for some of the line movement lately, so that makes me a little bit nervous. But if you want to dance with it, I think asking for 5 from her would be something else. But just know she's gonna play some minutes tonight. I mean, this team is depleted. Like, they have no bodies. She's gonna play minutes.
All these unders, you're cheering for that blowout.
And real fast, also subject to the whole Laney thing. If Laney is out, not sure who that defender is going to be exactly. They might stick Thornton on her in this position, which I think would be more likely. In that case, I would like it a little bit better. But if Laney's in, she's been shooting the ball, facilitating, doing way too much for me to maybe dance with that.
Youngin says, Ian, you funny, you beat me. People trying to get the questions in first, I think. Youngin says, Laney Hamilton over PRA or over 4.5 rebounds?
I really like the rebounds. I'm not going to lie. If she plays, I think the 4.5 is a really, really good value spot. She's been at 4 the last couple games, but the one thing that she's been very consistent in is getting like 6 to 8 rebounds. So I think that's got a good floor, especially if she's gonna be out there for the minutes.
Ian Warner Comedy says, looks like I'm early. Got here before Youngin asked 134 questions in a row again. What do you think about this? Now, who is this that's going to start for Brink now? We got to say her name.
Yuru, Lee, or just Lee?
Lee. So he says, what do we think about this Lee character that's filling in for Brink tonight? Points currently at 9.5. Take the over? Question mark.
I'm leaning towards the over, if I'm being honest. I mean, she did just have 11 against Connecticut, which is pretty impressive. I mean, this is still almost the same ballpark of a tough matchup. It's not Connecticut quite, but I mean, so the thing about her is she's got a really smooth mid-range shot. She's a very high efficient shooter if she can get down to the basket and bully her way in. Now, she's got about 2 inches of height on JJ. She's 6'7". JJ's about 6'5". Slouches a little bit, so probably closer to 6'4". Lee, she banged in a 3 last game, which is super random. That's a total fluke. I don't think she's going to drag JJ out to the 3-point line, but it's the minutes with her. So really just the minutes. If she's playing closer to 30 minutes, I think she's going to get that no problem. But they could opt to go small here for the bench unit, and that would actually cut her minutes down, and they're going to play Hamby more at the 5. Now, we did just get news, like I was saying, the new French player is confirmed that she will be starting for Laney if Laney does in fact sit. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, that's definitely going to put Thornton, I believe, covering Rickea Jackson. There go the team props. That's very annoying.
What happened?
They just pulled New York.
Weird.
Did you hear what I said about Fibich is going to get the start if
Don't
Laney sits?
call her that.
Hey, that's a name.
Say it again. Say it again.
Fibich. It's either Fee Bitch or Fair Beach. One of those two.
I would say Fair Beach, even if it was Fee Bitch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Fee Bitch. Fiebich. Anyways, she will get the start, and she plays more of a traditional guard, so she'll start at the 2, and that will keep Thornton at the 3. So Thornton will definitely be covering Rickea Jackson here. That's interesting. If like I said, if Laney sits. Lee, though, if I had to pick, it would be over on the points and then under on everything else.
You know, I just keep reminding myself, and I want to remind everybody else too, is when we have games like this and it's 14, 15 point spreads, going with a lot of overs is really scary because they can all miss with that one blowout, you know? So just got to remember that too.
Well, I mean, maybe even just stick in firmly with the points and hope. We're really just hoping JJ keeps the hands to herself. If JJ gets into foul trouble, we are going to be sweating this like no tomorrow. But if JJ can get early fouls on her, this might be the freest prop to go under.
For real. They'll play people like Talbot and you know, different people they'll probably throw in there. She probably, I don't know, if I had to guess, wouldn't you say she'd probably play 25 today? Even if she doesn't get in foul trouble? Depending on blowout, too. I mean, blowout, she could play 20. I mean, this could be a massacre.
I think, so in a close game, she's playing closer to 20, probably 26, 28 minutes tonight. I'm thinking 26 minutes is a pretty safe assumption for her at least.
Mm-hmm.
But
look at that, bro.
She's gonna be
Only 6 field goal attempts. She got lucky and hit 5 of them to get that 11, so... a little freaky.
She's an efficient shooter. No, and that's the thing about her. She's a very efficient shooter. It's just the field goal volume is very low sometimes, or it's, you know, even 10 shots from her. That's kind of scary. She still stayed under for that, but I mean,
it's Brinkish. It's Brinkish.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
the only difference between her is we've seen her over the last couple of seasons. You know, especially when she was playing over in China. if she wants to be aggressive, she can be aggressive, and she can get to the basket. So I just need JJ to do her thing tonight.
I think I'm going to find the highest number with her and take a little stab on her under, to be honest, the more I think about this. But hey, that's just me.
I wish we had lines on her. Like I hate betting on stuff where I don't have any kind of idea if this is a good bet, if this is a bad bet.
I can bet you. Let me look here. Oh yeah, no, there's no lines anywhere, no books, nothing. Okay, never mind. I thought one of these books would at least have it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well. Cool Ken is here, reminding us the Jewel is officially Hall of Fame for cheeks.
Yeah. I will never play her for the rest of the 2024 season on the road again. I will give her one more chance for the next home game, but officially, nope, road games done. I don't care if the whole team is out with COVID and they have nobody else and she's going to be 100% usage. I don't care. Not doing it.
Congratulations, Jewel Lloyd, official Hall of Fame for cheeks. 1 point in 34 minutes. Ouch.
Tina Charles, also on that list too. I will never play her on the road again, ever in this season. I don't care who's in, who's out.
Hall of Fame for cheeks. Tina? She's in?
Yeah.
Got the jacket?
I'm done. And she even killed us last game when we took the unders. It goes out and gets 10 rebounds in the game. She had 6 rebounds in the first quarter. Like, get the fuck out of here.
She got the jacket with the cheeks on the back. The yellow jacket with the cheeks on the back. Hey, did you see that? Did you see that thing about Brittany Griner farting in the locker room? The nastiest shit I ever saw, bro. And it wasn't one person. They were both saying how Brittany Griner just farts all day long. That's fucking disgusting.
Oh, that was on their official team's page. Like that was one of their walk-in things that they had yesterday. There was like 5 or 6 different people. It wasn't even 2.
Yeah, Copper was like, oh yeah, she just walks around and farts all day and stinks the locker room up. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is women's basketball, and this is what they're saying. This is fucking disgusting. Ian Warner says, Coach said she's supposed to get more minutes. Okay. It's interesting.
Yeah. No, I mean, they have nobody else. It's Hamby, Lee, and then they have Ray Burrell for the backup. And that's pretty much it.
Ian Warner says, yes, sir. Had to say it, youngin', because yesterday I was like, oh, hell nah. Motherfucker gonna ask 900 questions? LOL. That's funny. Big CEO says, is he live yet? I think he's speaking of you. This was... Oh, yeah, we're delayed as fuck. Futon says, Sab over 6.5 assists. That is... What's her name? Sabrina?
Yeah. It's not bad. I'd be a little bit... I would like it more if Laney sits. If not, it's kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
The other player that will start, she, like I said, she's kind of a ball handler, so she could cut into some of the playmaking here.
Right. Youngin says, Ian, I feel you, bro. But I'm sure Youngin's going to have 17 questions to start tomorrow. I'm not mad at it. I like it. I think it's fun. AK TOK70 says, we out here. Hey, just a reminder, guys, can you please hit the like for us? We are dipping down in likes today. Probably because we didn't annoy you yet with it. But 70 watching, 18 likes. Guys, come on, guys. You know our bets suck if you don't hit the likes.
Yes. Yeah, for that good karma and that good juju, please, huge favor for us, hit that like and sub button. And also, while you're down there, make sure you check out that free trial. We're still running a week free for our Patreon and the Discord. Check that out. We've been running real good. I know yesterday was just a weird slate, but hit that sweep the day before, and that felt real nice.
Yesterday was weird, but hey, if you look through the Discord, there was other greens going on in other places, so you can get it. You can get it. Jom's here. What up, bro? Yo, what's good? Futon Bets goes on and says, damn, Sab's assists blank on Underdog now. What the heck?
Yeah, they're probably going to bump it back down to 6. If you want to play it, I don't think that it's not going up. I'll tell you that. It's not going up. just give it a minute. They might take it back down to 6 here to kind of even the odds up, and that I would consider playing.
Yeah, that's not bad, huh? She should get 6.
Yeah, I'll play it at 6. Yeah, I mean, essentially we're playing at 5.5 for the push factor, so I'll do that all day if Vandersloot's out.
Got to keep reminding myself, man, that blowout, these players could play 3 quarters. I mean, probably not because it's WNBA. They play a little longer in the blowouts, but just got to keep reminding myself of that. John Milan says, Hamby under points and rebounds? No, you touched on Hamby a lot today already. You like the points better than the PR, though.
So just overall encompassed as a whole, the points had a slightly, I think it was like 1 game difference, but it had a slightly better under hit rating at 17.5. If you can find it at 17.5, had a slightly better hit rating for the under than pretty much anything else. But I like the scoring downside. Yes, any kind of scoring downside for Hamby today, I'm all aboard for that.
PR 26.5, PRA, they're all pretty similar. Futon bet Stewart under 9 rebounds. I know you don't like that.
Just be careful with her today. I mean, I really like the under 9.5 that she opened it last night, but I just got this feeling, y'all. I got this feeling she's gonna be squaring up against Hamby today, and that could be a lot of rebounds falling her way. A lot of rebounds.
Jonquel Jones over 2.5 assists. That's an interesting little bet.
Yeah, what do you think about that today? I know that's been a really controversial take for a lot of folks. Or they're either all aboard on it and you're like, hell no, that's such a trap.
It's weird. It does feel trappy because they never give us her assists, right? But she had such a big game, you know, bookies throw that back at people and be like, ha ha ha. See if she does it again, right? We'll try to get these people at 2.5. I mean, has her assist been on PrizePicks at all?
No. No.
Yeah, so, I mean, you always got to look at where it's coming from first and foremost so you don't fall into these traps. I mean, why would it be there? Because she had that game last game, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times what they do is they'll put flashy stuff up there that's hit in the last 5 in particular, which, I mean, overall in the season, you know, she's averaging 3 assists, so it looks like a good play. The hit rating is, 9 games out of 9 out of 15, so not bad in the betting world. I mean, I get it. Tell me the sparks
regarding assists to centers. Got any statistics on that, sir?
Well, so no, I mean, yes and no. No, I'm going to say predominantly because this is essentially a new Sparks team that we're going to see today between Lee now officially, or Lee projecting to be in the starting 5. Last game, we had Ari McDonald into the starting 5 for the first time. And then tonight, with no Brink as well, I mean, the trickle-down effect from that is going to be pretty real too. So I would expect, you know, again, more minutes for Rickea Jackson unless she gets into foul trouble. And then off the bench, they're going to have to play Ray Burrell tonight. I mean, she has to play minutes. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. She has to play. This is a lot of unknown territory we're going. But this is a lot of inexperienced players, and they could go out there and just get killed.
Yeah, this could be a blowout. That's why I think this is another reason why they're putting this up. Because she could get 3 and if she gets those 30-some minutes. But, you know, if this is a blowout and she gets 25 minutes, it's going to be harder for her to get those 3 assists, too.
Yeah, and so let's look at that, too. There's only been, I think, a few games where she's played kind of reduced minutes. I mean, we got, so we'll just say 29 and under. I mean, not a bad hit rating. She's still getting there, but...
How did you do that?
I don't...
How did you do that? How did you...
You just click on the...
you just clicked on the minutes.
Then,
how did you do that one time where you did it by the team? Like, JJ against the Sparks. How did you do that the other day?
Oh, you got to go against the WNBA.com.
No, I swear you did it on RotoWorld, I thought. Or RotoWire. No? Searched.
Yeah, there's not enough games. There's not enough games in the season for them to have the search function yet.
Oh, gotcha. It was the other year.
If you go back to last year.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. cool. That was dope. I seen you do that. I was like, oh yeah. And I went to do it myself, and I was like, how come I can't do this? Okay, gotcha.
Now you can technically sort them by your opponents. It's very annoying. It separates them by home and away splits, but you can't get them in alphabetical order like that.
Okay, that makes it a little easier. So, we're Jones. We're Jones either way. Take your pick your poison, decide on your own. It's hard to say either way, huh?
Just as a nutshell, or in a nutshell, I like everything for Jones to go over except for her rebounding upside tonight. I think that might be kind of sketchy.
Yeah, I like her under rebounds to be real, but hey, my picks have been up and down. Sometimes they're smacking, sometimes they're poo-poo. Jay says, let's go! And he says, fire, 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 fire. Money sign. Nug says,
Energy.
yes. Nug says, need that first half 2-pick smacker. Nug always likes them those quick hitters. First half, first quarter, get in and out. Get that money.
Man, we're playing with some bumps here, though, buddy.
One game, lots of bumps, not much to pick from.
Is it bad that this is actually now on my radar?
No.
Somebody got to score.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're throwing Lexi and McDonald props on Underdog. So, and Lee. I mean, they're reaching today because there's nothing going on, and I saw a lot of people don't like MLB today too. Sharpie has nothing he liked. He liked the Dodgers and no strikeouts. Yeah.
So either Sabrina or JJ first half something. Stewie, I'm not sure about. She's so hit or miss with her. I think it's a good positional matchup for her, but we could also see Stewie just take a backseat to all the guard shooting and focus more just on trying to stop Hamby on the other side. I don't know. Stewie's been so weird. I'm just gonna stay away from her personally, but yeah, I like Sabrina or JJ. One of them. Probably Sabrina's first half PRA, and then JJ. I don't know, man. They taxed us up already.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you got that 16.5 right away, huh?
Yeah. So probably these two. These are good value. Sabrina's been at 14, 13-5 pretty much every slate with Vandersloot out, and then we're going on a limb to assume that Laney might be out, because if Laney's out, this is definitely moving up again.
Okay, I was just looking on Underdog because Underdog has little discounts usually on those first halves. Yeah, Sabrina's 14.5 there. So I know Nug has Underdog too, so you might want to play it on Underdog. They don't have Rakia though. Oh, they do. Ooh, Rakia's 8.5. 8.5 on Underdog, and Sabrina's 14.5. So that 2-pick there is good value on Underdog. Hit that, Nug. Let me know if you do it. I'll ride with you. Ian Warner Comedy says, Nugget, Sabrina first half points is a wagon. It's been bumped to 9 from 8.5. I'd take that. So Ian Warner likes the points.
Yeah, we were just looking at that too. I don't mind the points. I think now with the bump adjustment, we might as well take the PRA. But yeah, I get it. Most of it's coming from scoring for sure.
And it's interesting. Underdog has it at 9.5 points. So it's weird how they do that, right? 9.5 points, but 14.5 PRA. AK says, liking Stewie over 24 PA? Question mark. Back to Stewie, Stu.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Again, guys, I'm thinking don't sleep on Stewie's rebounding upside tonight. She might have herself a little game out there. And if JJ gets into any early foul trouble, Stewie's going to be all over that glass.
Again, just don't play too big today, guys, because that blowout could fuck all the overs up, and that's not fun.
Yeah.
Danzy says, Ian Warner Comedy, sorry about Sabalenka. Aces going 3. The worst thing happened for an ace bet, which was less than an hour match. She won fast. That's why I like Danzy, though. Danzy comes with the win, the loss, the reasonings, doesn't run away when he loses, comes back and says, oh, yeah, this is what happened. Those are the type of people I like to trust, Accountability for the L's, huh? AK says, Arike playing for the Nigerian team. Oh. Is that what it is?
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
I didn't know that. Danzy says Edwards sold me so hard yesterday. Would have cashed out big. I know Edwards hurt.
She hurt multiple slips, man.
Hey, is she
Straight
on
hurt
that?
muscle.
She's on that list with Jewel and Tina, right? For on the road.
Yeah, yep. We're not playing Edwards on the road anymore. I don't care what the situation is, and Shakira will be back sometime soon anyway. So we'll be doing this song and dance with her.
You know what I'm gonna do? See how we have the game scrolling across the bottom, the Sparks and the Liberty, da 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 da. We should put all the band players on the bottom too. You know, on the road, Jewel number 1, Tina 2, Edwards 3. We could start it up tomorrow.
We'll roll screen, go to band list, and be like, let me check the old list here.
Yeah, be like, hey, you can't take her. Ian Werner says, all good, bro. I wasn't able to get it in on PrizePicks anyways. Okay, they're talking some tennis. Yeah, only 4 rebounds. I'm about to start shooting. I don't know what that's about. Big Quinn, what's up, bro? What's up, everyone, says Quinn. Timeout Sports, we must have said something fucked up because we do a lot. And he says, wow, that's a bit disrespectful when talking about a woman. Yeah, we do that sometimes. I don't know what it was. I don't feel like we were disrespectful today yet, were we? Should we be more? Because I don't even remember that.
So. I don't think so.
If someone's mad
not.
about us being disrespectful, I want to be disrespectful. I don't want to not be disrespectful and then be called disrespectful. Anyways, Futon Bet says Brown under 8.5 points. Lexi, that's on Underdog. It was 9.5 earlier this morning, and I was contemplating that under.
Let's see, old Lexi. Yeah, for her, it's just really the minutes. Ironically, she hit a little bit of a spike here where she was playing increased minutes, and then
I just want to look at her.
Now, oh yeah, we love some Lexi. Love me, Lexi. Yeah, she's
Was that disrespectful or no? I'm trying to be disrespectful now. I could be worse.
You could be worse, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm not
yeah. 8.5 points. I mean, she's a 3-point threat, so there is that. But New York's been pretty solid against the wing players for sure. I'm trying to think of now. So if Fibich is coming in off the bench, that probably puts her squaring up with Ivana.
That's what it was, bro. You just said it on accident. Fibich.
Oh, is it?
That's what it was. Oh, my bad. You just saying her name. Don't worry about it. Fibich. I want to keep saying it.
Yeah, Ivana, she might play a few extra minutes tonight covering her.
Ivana, boo. Hold on.
I know. And she was good for us last year for a little bit.
She was. She came through with some assists and some early. They had her props solo.
I know. Yeah, I could see going under. I mean, it's not a phenomenal matchup for anything like that. The only thing about her is, she's just a streaky 3-point shooter. So if she hits that first 3 and is feeling it, you might be sweating. But 9 would have felt real good because she's, like I said, 3-point shooter.
9.5 this morning. It was 9.5.
Oh, yeah, that was a steal.
Hey.
Dog's tripping out over here.
I know, we heard him.
Yeah. I like the under. I mean, the 9 would have been real nice, though.
Danzy says, I still like Laney over 4.5 rebounds tonight. Underdog has her on that. Ian Warner says, I need to get back on UD. Don't really use it anymore. PrizePicks has all my attention. Ian Warner, this is our thing, bro. And I'm glad you said it because it's very important. You want to win, get all the sites, bro. Promise. Play the value. It really, really makes a bigger difference than you might think. Those little things, they really add up in the long run. Youngin says, Hamby under PRA. Yep. That's one of our interesting plays there and goes right along with that blowout too. Jay says, any player props for the Liberty game? What are you liking on the Liberty game? Well, there's only one game.
Yeah, we're still waiting on some news. Oh, hold up. We're about to have some updates coming.
Hold up.
What is this?
Hold
What's that
up.
sneaky little
Click it
thing right here.
Click it.
Nothing's happening.
What was that? Whoa. PrizePicks.
That's interesting. So again, folks, look out for stuff like this. So this is, laugh LOL here, but this is a glitch in the matrix. This should not be a thing on JJ right now. Something is messed up in their algorithm. Something's messed up on their end. We could see some fluky stuff happen tonight. Just saying. Just putting that out there, folks. Yeah, so for Stewie, because they just added everything back for New York, sorry. I do like, anything for JJ tonight. I think they bumped her points up. Yeah, her points went up 17.
JJ,
I like everything over.
JJ's been so good this year. I love that she's getting minutes. I mean, when she gets in foul trouble, she doesn't, but she's been back to old JJ. It's really fun, and New York is whooping ass because of it too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they've looked really good. And I mean, Stewie, she's been able to chill out. Like, they're not having to use her a lot early on in the season and get her tired and wore out.
Man, the Aces might have trouble in the playoffs. I saw when they got Chelsea in that game, though, they turned into the old Aces. She is such a beast, bro. She is such a beast. She matters so much. But yeah, the Liberty looking good with JJ. Sorry.
I think full game stuff. I would have some kind of interest in, JJ's threes. That's low hanging fruit. I think there's great upside for Stewart's RA, even the PRA. I don't know if I want to go PRA or go with the fantasy even, because like I said, there could be a ton of block upside against Hambo down low. Wiggy. Didn't mean to wrap that, but
good one.
Yeah, some of these, and then if you had to cross it all back in, but I'm really concerned about chasing these full game props right now with a 14.5 point spread. Now, granted, exactly. if Laney sits, I think the spread will move closer back to like 11.5. But still, I mean, this is definitely a shellacking waiting to happen.
You did it again. Say it again.
A shellacking?
Waiting to happen.
Oh,
damn, bro. Damn, you're good. Ian Warner says, and that Rakia Jackson over 15.5 PR looks good. Yeah, 15.5 is kind of high though, huh? I mean, I like her idea, but 15.5 is a little high, isn't it?
It's a little bit. I mean, she's really active on the glass, and the assist upside is kind of random for her. But I mean, again, she could be locked into minutes here. Like, they might just have to play her.
Yeah, she's actually pretty fucking good. She's only gonna get better.
Yeah, if you had to pick, I would say the PRA upside, just in hopes that she's out there doing it all still. But if she gets in early foul trouble, coach might just bench her outright.
Danzy said, Spieth hit, Harriet hit, and Barbara hit on tennis that I suggested in here yesterday, though. LOL. Danzy is whooping ass, is all I'm trying to say. Danzy got some plays. I'd smash splits, bogeys again. If you can grab it on your apps, dude. Has now gone over 20 out of 21? What?
Hey.
Spieth or Spieth?
Spieth.
Spieth bogeys. Okay. Damn.
JJ's fantasy just bumped again. Full point.
Man. Might have to go under that blowout. Can't do it though.
That's pretty high. I'm curious, did the first half move? It did. 18.5. Wow. We got a steal at 16.5.
Now, another trick that we learned a couple years back was when you have these games, because you keep remembering, man, it's one game we're focusing on here. 15-point spread. If you go take a bunch of unders, you multiply those together. You pay a small amount of money and win a big amount of money, because every single one will go under, possibly, if a blowout occurs. So don't forget that. It's a way to win.
I'm even considering going back on now, just taking this under. I mean,
yeah.
That's so much line movement. It's not even funny.
Middling. You also can get that first half, and you can win that under second half. I mean, under full game. Yeah. I mean, you can't do better than that. It's a way to outsmart them. AK and play the movement to your advantage. AK says, would you take a Jonquil plus 3.5 PRA handicap rival against Hamburg? Oh. I like the rivals. Let me take a look at those.
Yeah, I would play that for sure. I mean, JJ's got way better scoring upside here than Hamby. The only sweat I think would be just the rebound sweat as far as that. But, yeah.
Yeah, I see that right now. That's pretty good. It's a 3 now, not 3.5. What were you gonna say?
What did they just take out of my queue? Damn it!
You know how they do it.
We get news. Yeah, they whatever was just right there. They just pulled that out. Oh, it was Sabrina. That's who it was.
Probably just adjusting something, huh? What did you have in there?
Or maybe not actually. I'm not sure. Oh, no. It was JJ. I think. Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know. PrizePicks is tripping out and messing with my head over here. Well, let's get through the questions, and we got to bounce here shortly.
AK said Hamby, my bad. Yeah, Hamburg. He said, but that's funny. Devin says, Devin, I know that profile picture from the Discord. What up, man? Said Lee Underpoint.
Oh,
huh?
JJ's threes. That's what they took down.
Oh.
Yeah. They fixed whatever the hell that was.
Oh, okay. Lee Underpoints. We talked about that already.
Just be cautious. Yep. Michelle Lofton's here. R Jackson over 15.5 PR. Same thingy there with Rikia. That could work. Yep. PRA. Yeah. Yep. I like it.
Test No Play says. I like this question. Test No Play says best underplay. If you had to pick one under, what's your fave? Is it Hamby under PRA still?
Yeah. God, please stop.
What was that?
What
What changed?
Sabrina went at 25 PA.
Oh.
Yeah. Either this PRA for Hamby, or if you can find her points back at 17.5.
Okay. Any Ari McDonald love today? 12.5 points.
Nah.
Okay. Danzy says Adam Mazer. Is that how you say it? Mazer.
Yeah.
Under 4Ks.
Sure.
Under 4Ks seems solid. Danzy's throwing all these sports in here. Danzy, it's a lot, bro. J.R. Smith's Bowl of Soup says. Oh, let me go back. Danzy, it's not a lot, bro. It's dope. Never mind. Don't listen to me. J.R. Smith's Bowl of Soup says, where's Caitlin? We want Caitlin. Yeah, I know.
Tomorrow.
I miss her. Yeah, we have to wait till tomorrow. J.R. Smith's Bowl of Soup. Damn. It's going to be fun. Danzy says, I got a good feeling on Connor McDavid at home in a must-win to shoot over 3.5 shots on goal after a couple games going under. He's due. Connor McDavid at home in a must-win over 3.5 shots on goal, Danzy says. All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Deester says, JJ point 17.
Yeah, if you can still find it at 17, I don't mind that. She just bumped up again, actually. She's 17.5. She was 16.5 last night, and, I mean, that was okay. I think, honestly, for her, really, these threes got to be the move now with all this line movement. Either the threes or the fantasy, and just hope she gets there. But I'm not trying to chase all these high lines for a 14.5 point spread, you know?
For sure. I'm seeing Ian Warner said, damn, I got here early, and my question still got skipped. I'm looking back, trying to find, did I skip his question? Like, what? We talked about Lee. What else did Ian Warner say that we missed? I don't see anything, bro. Throw it in if you're still around. Sabrina first half points a wagon. It's been bumped to 9 from 8.5. I'd take that. That's what he said. That's all I see. I don't know, man.
I don't know. But we got a lot of questions to catch up, though.
Do we? God damn. Okay, well, let's go through them really quick. We'll go through them really quick now. So we got through Rikia, and it's one game. We've probably answered most of them. All right, I'm back. Under Hamby PRA, Christopher Singleton says, yes, that's one of your faves, right?
Yeah. Hamby Andrews, for sure.
Danzy says, Hamby at 15.5 PRA on Underdog out of her 31 PRA for the game. Okay. Danzy said first half, that is. Yep. Brianna Stewart under PA. You don't want to fuck with that, huh?
Yeah, I'd probably leave Stewie alone. Just, I mean, If Laney's in, I get it. If Laney's out, I would not mess with that.
Jay Nug says Ari Mack or Laney rival on Underdog points. Thinking Ari over Laney, he says.
Yeah, if I had to pick between the two, yeah, she's their primary. Also 3-point guard too. She is their facilitator, but she's shooting the most threes for them.
Yeah, that's interesting. Coach is here. What up, Coach? Big Reese over rebounds. Did we win? Yes, we won. We won. 18 rebounds. Good call, E.
First half clear.
I was second guessing you. I should never do that again. Hold on. Let's do this for me. Danzy said McDonald's 12.5 points is tempting if the minutes go up. She's played good minutes lately. Interesting.
Yep.
Sabrina PA under. Now that it even went up. You wouldn't fuck with that under, huh?
Yeah, just be careful. I mean, on the line movement, I get it, but the field is definitely betting the overs on her today. Like, she's a heavy favorite to go over.
Danzy said, I need Hamby to go under 13.5 PRA, so that last minute assist from Dana was worth it. Ian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Danzy's balling. Ian Warner says, okay, thanks for skipping it. What was it, dude? I don't know what it was. Ian, I swear, I looked through. I'm like, what did I miss? Hamby under fantasy. Huh?
He said not skipping it.
Oh, okay, good. Well, shoot, I didn't know what the heck happened. Youngin says, Hamby under fantasy points. That's another Hamby under. Hopefully that sticks for us, huh?
Yeah. The only thing about her is she could just get those random stocks like she did the other night to us. She missed her points, she missed her PRA, but she stocked us to death. She had 4.
TD Howard says Hamilton over 12.5 points. Oh, there's McDonald on the board. 13 now.
Yeah. I'm sure PrizePicks will go ahead and bump in that. I get the feeling Laney's actually not going to play, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Ian Warner says, I'll beat him again tomorrow if I have to. The battle to get the questions in first. That's fun. Big CEO says Rakia over 4 running backs. Rebounds, I assume.
Yeah. Feels kind of pushy for her to get over 4. Asking for 5 is a little bit. I think if you're chasing overs for her, do like PRA, something like that. You definitely want access to the scoring upside. Somebody else has to help shoot tonight.
Joshua Posh says John Quayle over 1.5 threes, which is something you already liked. Youngin says Rakia over 11 points. We're talking that now. Rakia, you like to throw in the R a little bit, huh? You like the PR better than the straight points?
Yeah, get access to the rebounding upside for sure if you're gonna chase the points. I know she opened at 10-5 last night, so the field is also maybe just because it's a small slate, but the field's betting the over too.
J Nug says inexperienced players, Lord, about to be a million missed shots and rebounds. Big E, LMAO. Dante says, I feel like if you go Stewie overs, then you have to go JJ unders due to the matchup.
Yeah, and you're not wrong about that. And again, for me, that's why I just have the one play queued up here for JJ. I don't mind the assist as well. Whatever these low-hanging fruit for her, that's what I'm going to chase tonight, if anything. She's due for some regression. She's been playing out of her mind, but at least the threes could still be there regardless of any of that. Me, I'm chasing some low-hanging fruit tonight, either unders or low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. Timeout Sports said you called Enrique a punk. That must have been what I was disrespectful about. I didn't really mean punk like I think she's a punk. I meant like other players might look at her like, oh man, quit shooting so much, like, man, whatever the word was. I don't know what punk. I don't know what I said punk. What I meant was, but yeah, no disrespect intended. Youngin says Hamby's fine as hell too, E. Hamby.
Hembo. Oh, Bambi. That's what we called her last year.
J Nug says, yeah, I'll run that first half 2-pick big underrated. Okay, let's do that. Timeout Sports says, nah, that ain't it. Read the comments. Oh, my bad. Sure. Dante says, New York Liberty team total seems like a lock. Team total.
Oh, 91.5. Yeah, I can see it. They should come out and lay it on them.
Ian Warner says, oh God, no, not a punk. Well, her punk ass should have done a better job. You're costing people money. A couple mean words seem like a fair trade. Being a woman doesn't free her from criticism. I don't even know what I said. Sorry, guys. Shoot. All I meant is sometimes she's a ball hog, and that's what her players seem to be saying. So I was just saying maybe that's what they were saying about her not being on the Olympic team. I could be wrong, guys. Could be wrong. Just, when you do a lot of talking, you're going to say something fucked up sometimes. Ian Warner says, I'm sure she appreciates your heroism. TD Howard says, Stuart, over 3.5 assists. You like that one?
Yeah. If you can find it for sure, it's got mad juice on the over.
Especially if Laney's out. Hidden Hills Forever says, what's the first prop?
Yeah, we're waiting on Laney news still, but if Laney's out, I like this RA or the fantasy. I'd probably the RA a little bit more.
Ty says Hamby under 30.5 PRA. Yes, that's one of the ones you liked. Danzy's talking tennis. Sorry, bro, I cannot read through it right now. We don't have time. Love ya. Brianna
Giroux is in fact starting.
Okay. Brianna Stewart, PA under. Easter says. A little scary, right?
It's a little bit, yeah. I mean, again, we're just waiting on Hamby for that. I like the under if Hamby, or not Hamby, Laney. If Laney plays, then yeah, I could see the under. But if Laney's out, nah, I wouldn't touch that.
Dancy says, I'll help underrated out and say his name. Alexander Yu. On set loss as well as great value. He's playing at home with a big home court. Also, a lot of success in this tournament. Smash. When Danzy writes smash in caps, you follow. Cam says, they removed JJ 3.5, but it's still on there. Must have been, JJ 3s. Got it. Danzy said, hit the like button, guys. These dudes are awesome. Thanks, Danzy.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Tina Stamp says, huh?
Go ahead.
Tina Stamp says Hamby under. Yes, we are all over Hamby unders. Anything PR, PRA. Christopher Singleton says under JJ Fantasy. Now that it's bumped that high, what do you think?
Yeah. No, I mean this is pretty high. If she plays any kind of reduced minutes, she's gonna come under this. It's been bumped twice. Just on principle alone, I would maybe take a stab at this since she's bumped this many times.
Especially if you have that first half 16.5 already. Cam says Hamby and Jones rebounds combo under. Now the combos we haven't looked at much today.
Yeah, the combos were, I mean, they picked pretty good ones. If I had to pick, the JJ and the Hamby one, this was my favorite. I think it was at 19 earlier, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, but I like that. Yeah. Hamby
is going to see definitely reduction in her rebound rate tonight with Lee out there. So I can get behind that. Oh, I can do that. And it's a good correlation too. If Laney does sit, then you can like run it back with the RA here with Stewie.
We're getting to the end, D. Don't worry, we're getting to the end. Christopher Singleton under Lee 14.5 PR.
Yeah, I'm honestly, again, I think I'm leaning maybe just a little bit more to the straight up points under than the rebounding. She's a rebounder. Like I can't stress that enough. She's a rebounder. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets 6 to 8 rebounds tonight.
I feel you, yeah. Youngin says we gonna see. Talking about racing to the beginning of the questions tomorrow. Big CEO says Hamby over 9.5 rebounds. Hamby's down to 9.5 now, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So much movement on that. I mean, there's juice on the over for that, but I don't know. This might be tough sledding for her.
Especially remember that blowout possibility too. It's tough. Robert says Brianna PR over or under.
Over if Laney sits, under if Laney plays.
Youngin says Rakia fine as hell too. E.
I know she out there confusing me with that headband. Like I think there's 3 different girls that all wear the same headband. But at least she wears that one leg sweat. I don't know what's up with that. I find that so attractive.
I don't know what it is either. That's funny. Ian Warner says my response was to Timeout Sports. He was just getting a little emotional. Appreciate you, Ian. I never mean anything disrespectful. I just like to have fun. Ian says thanks for another informative stream. Appreciate you, bro. Deester says Ari McDonald under.
Under,
You know what that means?
I don't know. I'd probably leave her alone. I mean, she's just been pretty locked in some minutes here, and they might leave her out there to run the offense just to get that experience under her belt. So there is that to think about.
Joseph Rackett says JJ over 1.5 threes. Must have came a little late. We are definitely liking that. Deester says Brianna Stewart points over. You know, Stewie's 19.5 points at 1.95 boost special on parlay. So if you do like her points over, definitely parlay plays the spot.
Seeing some last minute line movement too. So I mean, Stewart, she was a heavy favorite to go over her points today. She moved from 19.5 to 20, and now we're seeing line movement go back the other way. It's interesting.
That psychological 20 number, huh? Just up and down, up and down.
Yep. Hold on, real fast. Laney's out. Laney is out.
Woo,
She's out tonight.
Woo, 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 woo. Now what? What were we going for there?
Well, it's all gone on PrizePicks, but wherever you guys can find it, it's still on books and stuff.
The Stewie assist?
Just,
we going Stewie assist
yeah, I mean,
now? PA type of thing, or just straight assist?
I'd grab the assist. I'd grab the RA. These lines will definitely move here for that.
Oh, the
And
RA
then
at
for
13. That's right.
Yeah. And then Sabrina, if we can find her RA somewhere too, I would hop on that. All right. Are we caught up on...
We are. We just finished. We got Sabrina over PRA. Big CEO says last but not least. And Ian says, oh, yeah, Young, and we'll see. They're going to battle tomorrow. Let's see who's first.
Yep. Well, hey, I mean, at least we had Sabrina's first half in the queue and all those other props. So I pray you guys... did this bump down too? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Lee?
I thought it was 9.5.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was 9.5. Okay.
But,
So, you see all this crazy line movement here, guys.
But this is why you need sites, guys. This is why you need other sites. They're removed off PrizePicks, but they're not removed off a bunch of other sites. I'm going over here right now, collecting some money.
Exactly. All right, y'all. We love y'all as usual. This has been awesome. I know we carried it over here a little bit. It is also 4:20, so that's about to be a fun little moment in my life here. I'm going to go get some food, feed the dogs. We are going to be back tomorrow for another stream. I believe just 2 games tomorrow, but it'll be with our Flex Friday option kind of sprinkled into the mix. Make sure you guys, again, hit that like and sub button on the way out so you don't miss any of our live streams. And while you're down there, check out that free link for the 7-day trial to the Discord.
Yay!
All right, Underrated.
Yes,
I appreciate
sir.
you, man. You got anything else?
Last thing, just because Deester seems like one more thing. So should we take Hamby over now that Laney's out? And the answer is
No. That won't change anything for the 4 and the 5, the interiors. She'll still have Stewie covering her the whole game, no problem.
So what that changed is Stewie. We like Stewie's assists a little bit more and Stewie's rebounds a little bit more, the RA, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got an increase to the RA. Fairbeach is going to have a slight increase to her rebound in RA, but she's mostly just kind of a rebound and 3-and-D guard. Sabrina is going to chuck tonight for sure, and she should have a pretty high assist rating. So grab her PA, RA, something like that. I wouldn't plant too many flags on just a single individual prop like points, rebounds, stuff like that. You can see, I mean, good God, Hamby just moved again downward, so at 16 points. Now we're getting into territory for taking the over. So, Deester, if you're going to do it, now I kind of get it. I mean, this is a lot of line movement. So, just keep it in mind. Spend light tonight, and we're going to have some fun tomorrow, y'all. So, good luck tonight.